What is he doing, bro?
Okay, I know, right? All right, guys. A is positive. It's 2. B is 5. Your base. H is 5. Shift to the right. It's a horizontal transformation. K is 3. It's a vertical transformation or vertical shift of up. It's growth, right? Okay, so we're going to get to our XY table. Now, this is the part where also you have to graph a lot. It's not that exponential functions are difficult. You have to get efficient on the table because you might pick, like I'm going to pick 6 numbers. You're going to, obviously, once you get better at this, you'll pick like 2 or 3 and then you know what the body looks like. You really just want that curvature from it going to the horizontal asymptote and then kitting off forever your end behaviors. You just want that curve. But until you get better at it, you have to figure out what numbers to plug in. So if I'm gonna plug in a few more because it's just the beginning. So I'll do -3, -1, 0. I'll plug in 2, and then look, because my H is 5, I'm gonna go 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 4, 5, so 6. So typically, these are probably the best ones I would have gone with if, say, I was just being really efficient. Why do I want the 0? Very good, because of the y-intercept. You let x equals 0, throw it in the calculator, that number, and with all the extra decimal places, that's what you're going to end up putting here as your y-intercept, because that's where the exponential function crosses the y-axis, right? So you definitely always want 0. And then based off my h value, I'm just going to go 4, 5, 6. Remember, it is an exponential function. It's going to take off. So you really don't want 7 unless you want like a really big graph, okay? Okay, so if you throw that in the calculator, and then I'll stop it after this. And I'll do, I'm just going to first do 0, 4, 5, and 6. Afterwards, I'll do the other ones. I'm going to be a little excessive with the parentheses. And, okay, so I'll plug in 0 first. 0, well, no, I'll go -3. -3, no. Where's -5, and then +3. Okay, so I get this crazy fraction. So it's 3. And then it's a bunch of numbers, right? Okay, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 5, 1, 2. Okay, if I plug in -1, 3.123, 128. If I plug in 0, are you guys okay? Okay, I get, and this is your y-intercept, 3.000, 064. Okay, look, notice, you should know what your horizontal asymptote is. It's going to ask you for your horizontal asymptote. You should already kind of notice what it is because see how I'm going into the negative values of x? The number is 3, but then there's all these like 10,000s, 100,000s, thousands, right? There's zeros on the tens, the hundreds, the thousands, and then you have like 512, 128, 64. Notice the graph is not approaching, it's approaching 3, but it's not getting to exactly 3. So when your table is doing this, you're not doing anything wrong. So if you happen to graph on a quiz or a test and you're like, I just keep getting 3, or I keep getting 4.1 and 4.025 and 4.0000078, that's telling you what the asymptote is. It's, in this case, it's 3. It's getting close, but not quite. It will never reach 3. Okay, all right, if I plug in 2, so see how that is your y, that is your horizontal asymptote right here. It is going to be y equal 3 because your table's telling you that. And my y-intercept is 3.0064. 100,000ths, right? So kind of make sure you write these two. I know everything's in blue ink, so we'll circle it. Okay, so let me finish the 4. And I get 3.4. 5. I should get Wait, where's 5? Get 3, 2, and then. Okay. And so you type it in the calculator, you get your table, and so 0 was necessary, and then really just 4, 5, 6, just to get that curve, and all the other ones were just being a little extra, just to show you guys that your table needs all those decimal places so that you can write and see that it is getting smaller and approaching the number 3. And remember, 3 on the y-axis, not the x-axis. Okay, do we plot? Yeah? Okay, so if I move it to the, so definitely try on the calculator. All right, 6, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11, 12, 13. Okay, 6, 13, 5, 5. That was easy. And don't worry about your graph. I know we're hand graphing. Don't worry if it's, you kind of have to go over it again. You just don't want to go over your asymptote. And I'll show you in a second. 4. Okay, 3.4. And then now we're just getting, okay, so once you plot the 4, the 5, and the 6, you're like, what am I doing with the 2, the 0, the -1, -3? Okay, look, your y, you got your y asymptote at 3.0. It's like right there or something, right? Okay, from there, you just want to make sure your horizontal asymptote does not get crossed. So when you take your pen or pencil and, okay, once I grab these, go ahead and try and get to your y asymptote. Now from there, just do not be sloppy. I will dock you if on a quiz or a test you cross that pink dashed line. Now from here, if you just want to just kind of move it very, very slowly and throw an arrowhead, that's fine. If you want to go further, it doesn't matter. If you want to try and get really, 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 really close, but you just do not cross that dash asymptote. Yeah? So, you're going to graph a bunch of these. We're not always going to do all of these A, B, H, K, all the characteristics of it. It's mostly to get you just better at figuring out what to do with your table. Always do 0, and then kind of look at your H value and kind of pick according to that. And that way you get the body of it. And then definitely check Desmos, which we'll go to Desmos right now, so I'll have to stop the video. Oh, just because I have you, what's the domain? Any restrictions on domain? None. Exponential fun. Okay, so all reals, you could do your double spine R, or you could write -infinity to +infinity, parentheses, not brackets. What's my range? The function only exists in quadrant 1 and 2. Above the pink dashed line. It does not exist below the asymptote. So what number is the dashed pink line? 3. So is that inclusive or exclusive? Together, not together. Very good, not together. Exclusive. So it is y is greater than 3. Do not put the equal sign. That's inclusive. That's like a closed dot or a solid line. We have a dashed line, so it's exclusive. It cannot be 3.
So which one is it?
Exclusive.
Yeah, so I was right.
Like you broke up.
Yeah, I was right.
Okay, you can write it in this form, or if you want, don't do that. 3 to positive infinity. But again, it doesn't get the bracket, it gets the parentheses because it's exclusive. So we'll be graphing, we'll do the exponential properties tomorrow, and then of course we'll also be reviewing problems on the test so that we can retest next Wednesday. Yeah. Remember, don't lose it. It's you only have to retest the questions that you want the points for. Should I stop the video or no?
Yes.
Yeah? Are you writing still? Kenan, are you done or where are you?
I'm done.
You're done, yeah? Okay, alright, no.